University of California inventors and entrepreneurs form a powerful engine behind our state's global leadership and innovation. You are those special inventors and entrepreneurs. The ingenuity, tenacity, and entrepreneurial spirit of the UC community have never been more inspiring than in these unprecedented times. We take great pride in the impact that you are making in the lives of people around the world. Congratulations to the 10 finalists and all UC entrepreneurs who participated in this year's competition.
XTC is found to really encourage the energy of entrepreneurs work on these extreme difficult challenges. Startups are everywhere, across national boundary, across racial boundary. It's everywhere that we can encourage, and we want them to all join us.
Climate change is one of the most challenging problems of our time. It is also very urgent. We need to cut global CO2 emissions by half by the year of 2030. Our company is working on a solution to complement any industrial emitter, make their processes cleaner, and help to recycle CO2 to useful products.
And our mission is to transform the diagnosis and treatment of sickle cell disease through AI, thereby making it more accessible. How it works is very simple. You take a drop of blood, place it inside a microfluidic cartridge, which simplifies the sample prep. The cartridge is then inserted into what we call the quantitative phase imaging microscope, which generates a hologram of the cells. So for each drop, we are looking at millions and millions of cells. And so we generate this for all these cells, pass it through our deep learning model for classification, for diagnosis and monitoring.
We're building the future of antibiotics. As many of you know, bacteria are getting more and more resistant to all the world's antibiotics, so much so that we're at risk of losing antibiotics entirely. Fortunately, we have an amazing innovation to combat this threat. We've developed a new class of chemicals called ACEs. ACEs are the first new class of broad-spectrum antibiotics to be discovered in over 50 years. Because of their novel mechanism of action, bacteria aren't resistant to them.
In my world, scoliosis matters because it's a high-profile condition. Patients and healthcare providers are very focused on it. So where are we, Auctus? We have a cable that's much stronger than the one used. And ultra high molecular weight polyethylene is widely distributed in orthopedics. So we know this substance works in the skeleton. In other forms, including hip replacement or knee replacement arthroplasty. The other is we have an adjustable system. We use a magnet that can be activated from the outside in the clinic. So it's not an operative, it's not a procedure, and the patient doesn't feel anything.
We're disrupting the high-performance computing market by delivering the performance expected of quantum computing with our non-quantum solution. The scale of many optimization problems today, like routing, scheduling, analytics, and AI, is such that it would take years to provide an optimal solution. So companies have to rely upon approximations, which leads to cost inefficiencies in the tens to hundreds of millions of dollars on an annual basis. MEM computing is a physics-based approach to computation. MEM computing is harnessing the power of the physics associated with digital circuit design in ways never before imagined.
Myogene Bio, which is a biotech startup dedicated to developing cutting-edge therapies for muscle diseases, starting with a gene editing therapy for Duchenne muscular dystrophy.
Squishy Robotics provides life-saving, cost-saving information in real time through rapidly deployable mobile sensor robots. We have an innovative solution that provides time-critical data to first responders when and where it's needed.
What SimSoil has done is to find a way to mass produce this product so that it's cost effective, easy for the farmers to use. They can use their existing equipment and their existing processes. The reason you should care is because this is the key to soil degradation and the remediation of soil. It's also the best way to mitigate climate change.
It was such a good set of projects with really good societal impact. I think this is a really good initiative from the University of California, and I really wish them to continue growing. That's how you really bring positive impact to the world.
Thanks for having me as a judge. This again shows how the University of California is a great place to innovate and create and disseminate to the world.
I want to congratulate the companies we saw today. And beyond that, I really want to congratulate the UC system for providing the environment that supports entrepreneurs and innovators like the ones we saw today.
I want to thank our VC judges and over 50 UC colleagues for helping to select and coach the companies. Thank you to our live judging panel, and a hearty appreciation to the generous support of our sponsors and partners. Until next time, take care and stay well.